So I figured I'd come on here looking a bit more fancy and shit with my tie and whatnot. And I want to speak on three barriers that will stop you from quitting weed. Whether you want to quit permanently or just quit for a tolerance break or just see how your life would be without weed for a little while, it's important to understand these three barriers to quitting weed. The first barrier, of course, is the lack of sleep. A lot of you have created a habit of smoking weed before you sleep, right? You use it as a sleep aid. So as a result, your body was naturally not producing enough melatonin. And melatonin is a hormone in your body that signals you that it's time to sleep, that it's time to go to bed. But because you've relied on weed to be your signal, quote unquote, to sleep, melatonin naturally is no longer produced as much. So in order for you to actually go to bed on time and actually want to sleep, there's two things you need to do. First of all, you want to take a melatonin supplement for the first week or two, just so that it can boost and aid you in sleeping. Because if you don't sleep, not only will you be irritated, but you also want to go back to smoking weed because the weed is what helped you sleep in the first place.
You know what I mean? 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 You know what I mean?
So, two things. Get a melatonin supplement. I'll leave that link in the description. And second one is to get blue light blocking glasses. What blue light blocking glasses essentially do is that they set the mood in your body, your biochemistry, that it's time to sleep, that it's nighttime, right? One of the things that we tend to do is we're on our phones a lot. The phones emit blue light that essentially diminishes or hinders the production of melatonin, because the blue light essentially acts as a miniature version of the sun. You know, when you want to go to bed, you close the curtains, you close all the natural street light because you want to tell yourself that it's sleeping time, right? But the phone essentially acts as a way to keep you awake. The lights in your house act as a way to keep you awake. So the thing you want to be doing is to, one, get melatonin supplement, at least for the first week or two, just to up the production of melatonin, and two, get blue light blocking glasses. These two things will be game changers in allowing you to sleep, right? The more sleep you get, the better you're able to deal with cravings, the less susceptible you are to give in, essentially. The second thing you want to be doing is to actually eat. Eating is extremely important for you, so in order for you to have some type of nutrients coming into your body. You as well may have created a habit of smoking weed before you ate or smoking weed after you ate, or there's some association between weed and food, or weed and a big meal, and as a result you don't want to eat, and even if you do eat, you throw it up.
Today I'm going to show you my baby brother and tell a little bit about him. So let's get started. So this is Leah, my baby brother. Say hi. Oh, Mom! What? Shit, come here!
Because it's just not pleasant. It's like you're almost disrupting the neural association you've created between weed and food. So what I would advise is to stay away from complex carbs or complex foods like meat, rice, bread, and stick to more easily digestible foods that you can consume, such as fruits, yogurt, noodles, or soup. These things they're essentially liquid forms. In a way, they're liquids, but also you can digest it and eat something, right? The more hungry you are and the more sleep deprived you are, the more likely you're going to return to want to smoke weed to resolve, quote unquote, right? Resolve the issues you are currently facing. And the third obstacle or barrier to quit smoking weed is irritability, or being easily annoyed by things. One of the things I've mentioned and constantly speak about is to take up meditation and or yoga. These two things allow your body, allow your brain to start focusing on other things that essentially slow you down. They slow you down. They make you more centered in yourself as a person. You're more conscious of your breathing, more conscious of, more self-aware. Yoga, getting a yoga mat, and one person I would suggest is Yoga with Adrienne. phenomenal person to do at-home yoga with, and meditation. Again, I'll go through a lot more in-depth detail, in-depth videos in the mini course, in the mini email series. Check that out. Link in the description, pin comment. I got you covered, no cap. Again, if you struggle with weed, pornography, any type of addiction, link in the description, I got you. And again, if you want to know more about why tolerance breaks are important, check it out right here. But yeah, God bless, much love, peace and joy, namaste. And always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And remember as well, too much of any good thing is good for nothing. Alright, fam. Deuces.